Tēnā tātou katoa. Good evening. The country's GIB crisis is so bad the government's been forced to step in to help fix the stalling construction sector.
Building Minister Megan Woods has set up a high-level task force and isn't ruling out changes to our laws. Here's political reporter Imogen Wells.
It's a sight seen right around New Zealand, stalled construction projects as builders struggle to get their hands on GIB.
We should have had GIB on this site 4 weeks ago.
Usually selling for just under $34 from Bunnings, today we found some GIB for sale on Trade Me for $204 a sheet. That's a 518% increase.
It's a straight supply and demand situation.
The nationwide shortage is a result of global supply chain issues and the difficulty of getting GIB alternatives into New Zealand, given Fletcher Building's 94% stranglehold on the market. So the government's swooping in to put a plaster over our plasterboard crisis.
Today I announced the government is establishing a ministerial task force of leading construction and supply chain experts to develop further measures.
Order. The government's answer is a new bureaucracy in the form of a plasterboard task force. Give me a break.
It's an urgent issue. We need urgent action, not another working group.
The group is made up of industry experts tasked with the job of fixing our plasterboard problem, including whether or not our laws and regulations need to change.
This task force has already got action underway. There's 28 containers of plasterboard that are on the way to New Zealand.
Just yesterday, Fletcher's shareholders called for the chairman to resign, demanding an external review of the company, saying the nationwide shortage points to evidence of poor risk management.
When it comes to security of supply, they appear to have failed on that responsibility. The reputation of the company in its customers' eyes is certainly falling.
The minister too dropping the company a line yesterday, asking they not enforce their trademark on specific GIB colours, which Fletcher says it hasn't been doing anyway.
It is actually one of the issues that actually has stopped some products coming in historically.
GIB supply, yet another crisis for Kiwis to endure.
Well, Imogen joins us now live from Parliament. And Imogen, what has Fletcher's had to say?
Well, Sam, in a statement, Fletcher's told me it welcomes any initiative which will constructively review the building sector's problems and that it won't be enforcing any trademarks between now and May 2023, which could mean we see more foreign-made plasterboard make its way onto our shores. Now, next month, we can expect to see the Commerce Commission's initial report into the country's building supplies, which the timing of that one's almost too perfect and too terrible all at the same time, because on one hand, we need that study completed. We need it handed over to the government, hopefully with some grunt in it to get the ball rolling. But on the other hand, it comes at a point where GIB already costs $200 a pop on Trade Me. So really, we needed that initial report months ago.
Imogen, tēnā koe.